Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your love reading for December 2021. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Aquarius, for love, for December 2021. What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages will be greatly appreciated, and we thank you for Aquarius for 2021. What are the energies that Aquarius passed out of? Love energies that they passed out of prior to December 2021. We have the Three of Swords in the upright. Make sure you click on the link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, and in that spread I'll have something you do not know about them, in addition to if they are seeing or interested in somebody else. Energies for December 2021, love energies, sorry, is the Death card in reversed. Make sure you keep putting up requests in my playlist for 2022 Sun Moon readings. Yes, I see them. I'm getting to them. While you're waiting, check out your 2021 Sun Moon readings that are still in my playlist. See if they rang true for you. As you move out of December, we have the Ten of Swords in the reversed. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on TikTok, even though I'm not that active on TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, donate. Anything to support my channel is greatly appreciated. Otherwise, let us get to your reading. So, all of these readings kind of seem to be pointing the same way. I mean, the Three of Swords in the upright energies prior to December is that you experience some kind of loss, heartbreak, something of that sort. So something happened with love where your heart is broken. You might feel betrayed. You might feel like you got pierced in your heart 3 times or what have you. Really interesting with what I'm seeing here, because I almost feel as though, you know, I get a sense of running away, this person kind of running away from the pain. So for some of you, you can kind of be like, you know, I just can't deal with this. So you're kind of running away from it all, kind of, you know, trying to leave it behind you. It's interesting. I kind of see this ship here, kind of like abandoning ship. And I feel like this is you guys, like, you know, I can't deal with this. I don't, you know, and I feel like maybe you go away for a period of time. Maybe you need to have your peace or something. Maybe immediately when this happens, you're just like, boom, I'm out of here. Abandoning ship or what have you is what I'm kind of getting. Now, for the energies for December with the Death card in reverse, here's where I see you may actually... you may have a harder time letting go of this than you actually think. I think here you're kind of convinced, well, all I have to do is just jump ship and like take off and run in the other direction. I should be fine. And this may be because, you know, that detached quality that you guys have, where you don't kind of emotionally, you don't get, you know, don't let yourselves get affected, or you get very objective about it or what have you. But I feel like in December, it's gonna come back around and it's gonna smack you in the face. The Death card in reverse is the card of Scorpio, if that resonates. But what I'm getting is that you're starting to think, you know what, maybe I don't want to kind of leave this, maybe, and I feel like these things are going to come around where you're going to be really kind of dragging your feet to kind of exit this, to kind of leave this. You might not even be accepting that it's over. Just might have a really hard time kind of letting go of it in December, but I almost feel like it's going to be a little bit of a surprise to you. So expect an aftershock of some sort, I'm feeling. But I do see, as you move out of December into January, I feel that you do accept it. I feel that what happens is that after the aftershock, then you kind of say to yourself, you know what, this is over. I kind of have to deal with it. You know, it's really painful. It was a little bit more painful than I actually thought it was, but you know, it's nothing I can't kind of get over. So I think you kind of get down to it and get gritty and kind of deal with whatever you have to deal with to finally move on. But the whole thing I'm getting from this is that you're surprised that it kind of hits you a little bit harder after the fact, is what I'm getting. So why is the Three of Swords here in the upright for Aquarius's energies, love energies prior to... Yeah, so I almost feel like when this breakup occurs, or I feel like it's being actually done to you in a way. I almost feel as though you're like, okay, well, it's not working out for you, then fine, I'm out of here. And I feel like there's a stubbornness that goes along with it. Like, you don't want to let that person kind of have something up on you. So you're just like, okay, well, whatever. I'm just out of here. This wasn't for me anyways. I feel like that's what it's kind of like, yeah, fine. You know, that wasn't for me anyways. You know, kind of sour grapes a little bit. Page of Wands in reverse is again, there's a stubbornness that's kind of in here where you just don't want to kind of let this person get something up on you. So you just turn your back on them and you're like, fine, well, I'm out of here. And anything they say afterwards, you're not even hearing it. You don't want to communicate. You don't want to have anything to do with it. You're like, I'm sorry, here's the door. I'm going to use it. Is that okay with you? I'm getting that kind of, attitude here. King of Cups, what I kind of got from that is that you're kind of saying there's somebody better out there for me. I don't need to deal with this. I mean, the King of Cups is really the epitome of the perfect partner, who everybody wants to be with, who's really in control of his feelings, yet he has feelings, a really good person. And I feel like you're saying, okay, well, I'm out of here because if, you don't want this, then, Mr. King of Cups is waiting for me out there. I need to get to him because you're kind of wasting my time. So, I mean, I get this like stubborn, like kind of haughtiness almost, like, yeah, you know what, I don't even want to say haughty, that has a negative connotation to it, but you just bounce. You're like, okay, you don't want this anymore, then I'll just bounce and be done with it. But then I think when you're alone with your thoughts and you're alone with your feelings, it comes around, it kind of hits you a little bit harder than you expected. Why is so emotionally, so the moon card in the upright, so emotionally what happens is it does come around and kind of hits you, and you don't know what to do with these feelings. You're like, wow, I didn't even realize, like, I was feeling this in the beginning. But what happens is you do kind of a deep dive into these feelings and you're uncovering a lot of this pain, a lot of the ways that it's affecting you. I don't think you wanted to go there because you were worried about what was going to happen if you kind of open up that can of worms, so to speak. And you're kind of figuring out how to kind of work through it. But definitely some inner disturbances here kind of rise to the surface that you weren't expecting. Did I mention that was a card of Pisces, by the way? And it's because of the connection you had with this person. So, I mean, even though you kind of blew it off and was like, okay, fine, I'm out of here, I think you're realizing that you really did have a good thing with this person, or you feel like you did. You probably connected with this person like no other. And this is starting to kind of come back to you, like the special things you had with this person and moments and things like that. Okay, but with the Chariot card in the upright, which is the card of Cancer, you're not planning on staying in this space for too long. You're going to redirect yourself, so, to get on the right track. So I feel as though you say to yourself, okay, well, that's fine. Maybe you kind of feel these feelings out. Again, you're surprised how hard it hits you, but you're still kind of facing them, working through them. And then with the Chariot card, you're saying, well, I have to get out of this, so let me point in a direction. Let me get my chariot rolling in that direction, because I don't want to stay and kind of be dwelling in this. You want fresh energy, you want fresh air, you want a fresh direction, and to new goals, kind of, and point that way. And you also are really concerned about doing what's important to you in the moment in December, so you're addressing that. Why is the Ten of Swords here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages. Four of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're freeing yourself entirely. So you're dealing with the pain. You're kind of, you dealt with it even. I feel like you might be coming out of it at the end of December, kind of doing what you have to do. So that's really good. I feel as though you almost aren't in a big rush to kind of jump into anything else. I mean, there's other opportunities around you. You know that you can kind of scoop up on them if you want to, but you're just kind of keeping your feelings in check. You don't want to kind of, you want a little period of downtime, or just breathe your own air for a while, or what have you. I'm feeling you totally free yourself from it. So you kind of look back on, and that's part of kind of moving past it. I think you look back at what it was and kind of take it apart and say, now that you're out of it, and you kind of look at it and say, well, yeah, I regret that this happened. I regret that happened. I see why that happened. I've learned a lot from it. And now that I've learned a lot from it, I'm going to commit to not kind of do that as I move forward and kind of fall into the same things that I used to fall into. So it's good that you're moving forward with that. And I feel as though with the Three of Pentacles in the upright, you're just kind of group projects with people, working on things with friends, getting involved with things at work. I don't think it's anything in the love department. I think you're just being social and in a practical way, joining an organization, working on something that's very important to the community. That's how I feel like you're going to be biding your time as you move out of December into January. So that is what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. I can easily set that up for you. Otherwise, make sure you click on the link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll have something you do not know about them, in addition to if they're interested or seeing somebody else. Put up your request for your 2020 sun moon readings in the comments. Check out my 2021 sun moon predictions that are still in my playlist. See if they rang true for you. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, donate. Otherwise, best of luck to you this month in love, Aquariuses. I will see you next month. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.